Hey everybody, it's B Diz, the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious.
And Luna Mist.
And in this video, we're talking about Dexter Resurrection.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Preparation is vital.
You've made a lot of people very miserable.
No detail can be overlooked.
I should have fucking killed you when I had the chance.
What are we going to talk about first?
That's a great question.
So we're going to talk about the characters.
I like that.
So there's a lot of cool characters that are going to be in Dexter Resurrection. First, we're talking about Neil Patrick Harris. His character is Lowell.
Lowell, yep.
Yeah. We kind of know what to expect from him. He's a great actor. He's super duper good.
He's got a lot of dimension in his acting. He's done so many different character portrayals that it's just wow. So we know he's going to be great.
All right, so the one we want to really talk about is our guy Cameron from Modern Family. His name is Al. And a little bit earlier, you talked about what you kind of felt like his character could be.
I feel like, just based on what we've seen him in, which for me is only Modern Family, I feel like he'll be kind of like the super sweet, friendly dad type, and then just flip a switch and be the murdery type. Because these characters we already know, based on the trailer, are serial killers in this guy's house. Or manor. I'm sorry, manor. And I feel like it's going to be almost like bipolar the way he goes back and forth, because he just has that little, I'm so nice kind of,
And then I'll
thing.
fucking kill you.
Yeah.
I'll also kill you.
And then crazy, oh my, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. Okay, so in the trailer, Dexter is in his house that's hosted by Leon, the really, really small guy.
Yeah, you guys probably know him from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he's like the host, and he has all these serial killers under one roof. And Al, I feel like I'm the most excited to see how his story is. We talked about it earlier. I want him to be like disturbing, like so good. And like you said, like he's really nice one minute, he completely snaps and is very, very violent. I want to see him, like I want to be uncomfortable seeing him, because that's how good he is.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, we got Dexter's dad. He's back. Harry. He's gonna be back in it. How do you feel about Harry being back in it?
So it's kind of cool, but at the same time, my brain goes to, he's obviously older like everyone, but in Dexter's memory of his father, he wouldn't be aging the way we're going to see him on screen. So it's kind of like, I don't know that I can believe it really,
So him looking older is kind of like throwing you off a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of breaking the mystique about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that would agree with you. Keeping it going. So Angel Batista, he's going to be in it. And we talked about this earlier. So how do you feel about when Angel and Dexter first come face to face? Like, is he going to, hey man, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher, you lied to us the whole time? Or you probably killed everyone that deserved it, I don't give a fuck, as long as you're alive and you're good? Like, how is that going to happen when they first come face to face? Like,
well, the trailer already shows them embracing, and then it flips to Batista being like, so, I hear you're the Bay Harbor Butcher. And then all of a sudden you see Dexter, closing the bathroom door and going out of a window. And
most part, do you think Batista is just going to be like, yo, as long as you're alive, I'm cool, like, we're cool?
kind of, sort of, but it seems like, because there's another scene where he's talking to, we think he's talking to Harrison, about going down a dark path. So I'm wondering if maybe he's trying to be like the good angel on their shoulder, like, yo, y'all don't have to be this way kind of thing. Because like when we first saw the trailer, my first thought was, okay, if they were going to nail him for being the Bay Harbor Butcher or for any other murders he's done since, Wouldn't he have been handcuffed to the hospital beds?
You would think.
But he wasn't. So I'm kind of getting more of a feeling of Angel's like being there as a friend, but trying to guide them towards a path of, not being all murdery.
All right, so we have this girl, Mia, who is Jessica Jones in Marvel. She was also Jesse's junkie girl that died in Breaking Bad.
Yep.
So she's in it. So there was not too long ago when Luna Mist had a prediction that she could be related to Lila.
Yeah, Lila.
The Brit-ass, pale, super annoying. We all hated her. She might be related to her. Just a prediction.
It'd be an interesting theory because, it could be a daughter we didn't know about or a sister. Although, at this point, I feel like it's more believable as a daughter because she's not old enough, really, to be Lila's sister at this point. She's younger, so like a daughter we didn't know about. I feel like that could be an interesting twist.
Another big character is Charlie, who is played by Uma Thurman. She's kind of in the trailer more than a little bit, so she seems like she might be a kind of important character.
I get the feeling she works for the guy who runs the manor, the collector guy.
All right, moving along. And then we also have, of course, Harrison. So this is what we're going to talk about. In the trailer, we see Harrison chopping up somebody into bodies, and
in a kitchen that looks like it's in a hotel, which some articles have said he works in a hotel in New York, and honor memory of his mom.
Paying homage to Rita, because that's what his mom did.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like Harrison's role is going to be? Is he, like, once the show starts, like episode 1, is he already full just chopping people up? Or how do you feel like Harrison's going to be?
I feel like he is going to be a serial killer just like his dad. But
is his code going to be different from his dad's?
I feel like his code will be different because he didn't grow up that way. He got taught for a few months before he killed Dexter.
Dexter's code. He grew
Dexter
up with the code his whole life.
Yeah.
Dexter told Harrison the code for like a few days or some shit.
Yeah, so I feel like with Harrison, it's honestly probably going to be a battle of should I or shouldn't I with him for most of it. And then there's going to be what's going to happen when he finds out Dexter's alive. Because some of the articles have said, Dexter's not going to come right out and be like, hey, Harrison, what's up? He's kind of like keeping an eye on Harrison, but like not making it known to him that he's there. Because he's not sure how Harrison will take it or something.
And then when they finally come face to face, like, hey, Harrison, because Dexter let Harrison shoot him in New Blood.
Yeah.
Like, Dexter owned up to his shit and let Harrison smoke him.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as Harrison knows, Dexter's dead.
Right.
So whenever they have that face to face and Dexter is alive, that's going to be like the holy shit, oh my God moment.
Yeah.
I feel like Harrison might freak out, but Dexter, like, he's not even mad at him because he let Harrison shoot him.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, like, maybe Dexter will find his way to kind of try to make things right, if that's possible. Maybe,
or he's going to just kind of try and stay in the shadows, but then Harrison discovers, oh, hey, that's my dad? He's not dead, and then he'll be even more pissed off at him because, he abandoned him as a child.
And then Dex doesn't find Harrison, and Harrison finds Dexter.
That's one way, yeah, one theory. I feel like that would add more fuel to his fire of him hating Dexter because, like I said, he was abandoned by Dexter once, and then now Dexter's alive again, and he doesn't come out and say, hey, Harrison, just kidding, I'm still here. He's all, hiding in the shadows. Slippery slope.
If that's what he does, then that's what Dexter does. Dexter was hiding in plain sight during everything he did. Mm-hmm. Everybody liked Dexter, your family man, you're a father, and he was doing really bad things to people.
Oh yeah,
really bad stuff. So character-wise, so with Harry being back in it, do you think he's going to be like over his shoulder, his conscience, like a lot?
Yeah, I think so. Because we already know Deb's not going to be there as his conscience like she was in New Blood.
Right.
So it's going to be Harry again. I don't know how much, but I feel like it'll be kind of similar to the original Dexter series where he's there quite a bit.
Anytime Dexter's doing something kind of off the rails, it's going to be reminding him like, you're being kind of sloppy, Dexter.
Right.
You got to make sure you're doing this stuff right, Dexter. When you're killing all these people, you got to make sure you do it right, Dexter.
What's the number one rule? Don't get caught.
All right, so yeah, last thing is, all right, so Dexter is in New York now for this new show. How do you feel about all these serial killers under one roof?
I think it could be interesting. I'm very curious to see how they're going to play it out because in my mind with who Dexter is, serial killers under one roof should be like, ooh, okay, free range. I can take out whoever I want in here because they're all murderers. But then the question is, are they the same? Are they like him? Do they only murder bad people like he does and that's why they're still around and not caught yet? Or I don't know, like,
yeah, like how are things gonna go? It's like if we're a whole bunch of killers under one roof, is it like, okay, we're all fucked up, respect one to another, or is it like animals like, hey, I want to kill you, I want to kill you, I want to kill you? And the last thing I will really talk about before I almost forgot is, in the trailer they don't show anything about Dexter being in jail.
Nope.
So Harrison shot Dexter in New Blood. He quote unquote died. And if he's alive, and like you said in the trailer, he's in the hospital, he's not handcuffed to the gurney. So if he's labeled as the Bay Harbor Butcher, does he like, is there no like trial, like him going to jail? Is there no...
Well, every state I know is different, but after so many years, you can't be tried for certain cases. So maybe it's been too long as far as Bay Harbor Butcher. But, you know, Sheriff Friend, she found out that he probably killed other people too. So I feel like that would be fuel to the fire and for getting him arrested. But I don't know.
If Dexter actually goes to trial, gets locked up for a while, and he's in jail in this kind of like environment to where we get to see Dexter like in a different way. Like all these other people, they want to fight people, shank people, kill people. I want to see Dexter in jail, not the whole season, but at least maybe like an episode, and see how he is, like how he can manipulate people and make weapons. And I want to see Dexter in that kind of environment, man.
Yeah. It
kind of seems like they're not going to give it to us though.
I don't think so, because they'd have to figure out a way to get him out, and that might be, it would be difficult given what he does and the fact that, you know, if someone's coming after him in there, he's going to kill them.
Because Dexter can make weapons, he can sleeper hold motherfuckers. Someone might try to like attack him, but he can manipulate people. Like, I kind of want to see him in jail, for at least a little bit, but it may not happen, man. It's an opportunity that I feel like should happen, but it might not.
At least not the first season.
Yeah, next season.
You should also, because I know you mentioned before about how this should be kind of an arc of passing the torch.
Yep, I said that. Passing the torch to Harrison.
It will be curious to see if that's kind of how this show goes. I mean, it's called Dexter Resurrection, but, you know, the whole thing with family is creating a legacy that keeps living on. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, in the original series, he mentioned that when it came to kids, and then when he found out he was going to have a child. So could end up being about him passing the torch along.
At some point, I feel like that's what's supposed to happen. So if we're on Dexter Resurrection season 1, season 2, eventually, at some point, Dexter's going to be gone.
Yep.
And you pass the torch to his son.
Yep.
That's already showing the signs that he's like Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
But he's kind of evolving in his own way.
Right.
He's like Dexter, but he's not. He's doing it. His own path is what's making him.
Yeah, he was raised a whole different way. It would be cool if they gave us flashbacks to Harrison growing up with Hannah in Europe. That would be really cool if we got to see flashbacks of that. I would love to see that.
They might give it to us.
I would love to see that.
That would definitely kind of glue a lot of stuff together from Harrison's perspective.
Yeah.
Again, if it's going to be about Harrison later, we kind of need to see shit like that.
Yeah, because like maybe Hannah taught him. I mean, she didn't obviously teach him how to be a murderer or anything, but maybe she taught him about, you know, just little tricks here and there subtly, because that's how she operated. Very subtle manipulation under the radar. You had no idea it was happening until it was done.
That's a really good point.
I feel like maybe somehow subtly she was kind of sort of teaching him just in case, because she knew who Dexter was.
That's a very interesting point.
I would like to see it.
Yeah. All right, everybody's Vita is a rock star, part of Super Obvious.
And Luna Mist.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Subscribe.